English high speed 150 words per minute, August 2014, second paper. Get ready. 5 seconds. Start. Replying to the general discussion, the Honorable Finance Minister said, Mr. Speaker, Sir, I rise to reply to the general discussion on the budget for the current financial year. Several honorable members have made their suggestions to improve the economy of our country. I wish to express my gratitude to them at the outset. Really, the honorable members have done their duty in pointing out the deficiencies in our economy. I have the support of all members in the House in presenting the budget for this year. As a matter of fact, I expected criticisms about the various measures that had been undertaken by the government. It is gratifying that the honorable members were kind enough to give their full support to me for the yearly implementation of all the welfare measures which had been proposed by the government in the budget for this year without any kind of dissent. So far as the agricultural sector is concerned, the honorable members are well aware that this government have been implementing several schemes for the welfare of the agriculturists of our country. We are doing our best to get over the difficulty posed by the fiscal situation in the country. Though the government have incurred a large amount of expenditure in the field of national defense, it is very essential. In the same way, we have had to incur heavy expenditure for cyclone relief in many parts of the country. No doubt, this expenditure is also unavoidable. In spite of such heavy commitments on the part of government, the government have done their duty to help the poor agriculturists, and with this help from the government, the agriculturists have been able to lead a better life. I firmly believe that the growth of agriculture is most essential for the purpose of alleviating poverty and for generating income and employment among the agriculturists in the country. All these things are done for the purpose of improving our economy. I hope and trust that the economy of the country will improve considerably and to a great extent because of the various steps taken by the government during the course of the past 2 years. I also believe that all the honorable members will always bear this in mind. So far as the basic services are concerned, since honorable members expressed the view that even after the lapse of so many years after we won independence, the provision of basic services in rural areas was not satisfactory. I would like to take this opportunity to inform the House that the government will take all efforts to provide basic services in the whole country as quickly as possible. The honorable members can rest assured that the government will do their best to keep up the promises they have made to the people of the country. So far as the plight of the people below the poverty line is concerned, as the honorable members are aware, more than 1/3 of the population in our country is still below the poverty line. Therefore, there is an urgent need to extend our help and assistance to them. The government are also contemplating whether a scheme could be formulated for the purpose of extending to them insurance cover. Such a scheme will definitely go a long way to help the poor people who are in dire need of some kind of assistance from the government. I am of the view that all of you will agree with me when I say that the governments both at the center and in the states have to depend on taxes as their main source of income. When the government want to implement various welfare measures for the benefit of the people, the government have no other alternative but to impose new taxes or to increase the rates of existing taxes. We are very keen to see that the tax burden does not fall heavily on the common man. I therefore hope that the honorable members will give their support to the taxation measures of the government. I am quite conscious of the fact that the imposition of new taxes will not be viewed favorably by the people who are asked to pay the taxes. But it is necessary for the government to provide the basic requirements of all sections of people of this country. income for the government can be derived mostly from taxes. I seek the support of the honorable members, and with these few words I conclude my reply. Stop.